Various studies have pointed out that the 50 plus population will rise to 132 million Americans by 2030, and they will drop 26 trillion into the economy by 2050. That is a staggering amount of buying power. And yet, there are almost no brands leaning into this opportunity in an actual, meaningful, genuine way. What is going on, Michael? Help us.
Well, thank you. First of all, I would say that the U.S. is very far behind.
Okay.
Because in the UK and the EU and in Asia, they are very hip to this whole phenomenon.
All right.
And the US, which loves to live in its own sort of ageist sense of being, is not seeing what is happening. And you mentioned 132 million. I would just point out that the first millennials turn 50 in 6 years. And that's pretty astounding when you think about that. But more importantly than this sort of old trope of, 25 to 54, and let's stop targeting them at 54. Just today, right now in the economy, if you were looking at the 50-plus market, 8.3 trillion in spending, it would be the third largest country in the world in GDP. But more importantly, they're different. They have a very different set of attitudes, behaviors, motivations. They are not brand loyal. Mm-hmm. They are trying lots of new things. They've got a very different sensibility than, a generation ago, the 50-plus consumer. There are brands in the U.S. who are getting, and I'm happy to talk about some of them, who are really getting the memo and have really done some strategic and important action in the space. And I think this is just the beginning. We call this the new longevity movement, and how the whole marketplace is going to be redefined by the sheer numbers of people who are moving into this cohort.